I'm going to show you how to do a quick and easy pizza in the barbecue. For this recipe, I'm using nearly 450 grams of strong bread flour, or you can use plain flour instead, and 250 milliliters of lukewarm water, 1 teaspoon of salt, and I'm using quarter a cup of oil, and 1 tablespoonful yeast, and 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 2-3 tablespoons of lukewarm water, and I put that to check whether it is active. For the topping, I am using a little bit of bacon and feta cheese, and I'm using frozen spinach. You can use fresh spinach instead, and parmesan cheese and tomato salsa. I bought the tomato salsa. You can make it from the fresh ingredients. So to start this, first I'm going to do the dough and leave the dough to rest at least half an hour before I start doing the rest of the recipe. And I'm going to start kneading the dough. For that, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt, and the yeast is active, so I'm going to add that to the other corner. Don't put yeast and salt together, it will kill the yeast. So, and after that, going to add a quarter of a cup of oil, and then I'm going to knead this about 2 minutes before I add the water. While mixing the dough, I'm going to add the water little by little now. I'm going to use this pizza stone on the barbecue, or you can use a pizza tray on the barbecue too. So this is a 12-inch pizza size, so I'm going to make this dough into 12-inch pizza shape before I add the rest of the ingredients. So just roll it. If you like little crispy pizzas, you can take half of this and make a thin pizza too. My kids didn't want me making very thick pizzas, so I had to end up with 2 pizzas. So I'm leaving this half, and I made for this stone 1 large pizza, and I'm going to finish this off now. I'm going to take this to the barbecue. So to fill this, first of all, I'm going to add a little bit of oil on top like this before I add anything else on this. And after that, going to add the tomato salsa, or you can add pizza sauce or even make your own pizza sauce, and spread it all around. And now I spread the tomato salsa. Now onto that, I'm going to spread the spinach little by little. See, you can use anything on the as the topping. It's just the dough, and making something nicer and healthy is the main thing that when you make pizza. And add the whole lot of spinach, and it's good for the kids too, that they like to eat pizza, and you can give them that what they don't like on pizza as the topping. Now on it, I'm going to add the feta cheese. This is not a must, because I had some leftovers. I'm using it, and it's really nice with spinach too. So add a little bit of feta cheese, and this is a low fat version. You can use full cream, full fat version if you like to. And on top of that, going to add the bacon, not much, just a tiny bit. And now, if you don't like to add lots of cheese when you are doing this on the barbecue, you don't need to. But if you like extra cheese flavor, you can add some more cheese on top. As I already added feta. I am using a little bit of mozzarella cheese, or you can add any kind of a cheese that you like to. And I'm going to take this to the barbecue now. The barbecue is hot. If you like, you can leave the stone to get hot before putting the pizza. As this is a large pizza, I am going to put the stone on top of the barbecue. This is my son helping me a little bit to do this. And I'm going to cover this and going to leave this about 15 minutes until it's nice and crispy. When you do the lid closed, make sure that the temperature won't go above 150. If not, it will burn. I cooked this pizza about 15 minutes now. It's nice golden brown and crispy. Now I'm going to take it out. Once the pizza is out from the oven, just separate that into the pieces that you like to use. I'm going to separate this into two again. And the reason is, in some countries the pizza is very cheap and in some it is really expensive, but when you make it at home it's nothing, just a few dollars. So, and this is the nice and crispy homemade pizza, and you can use the barbecue for this, and I will show you some other recipes using barbecue in future, and I hope you will enjoy this. Thank you for watching.